What's up, guys? Welcome to Windbound. So, this is a game that I have been playing for, I don't know, last week or so, on and off. I've got a few hours into it already. It's pretty fun. Pretty fun. It's a seafaring, shipbuilding, kind of a relaxing, crafting based. I wouldn't say survival. It doesn't really have too many survival aspects of it. I mean, there's only really two stats you kind of keep track of your health and your stamina. But anyway, let's get started. I'm gonna make a new profile. We're gonna go ahead and do this. Ignore all that other stuff. Okay, so there's two difficulties in the game. There's Storyteller and Survivalist. I am gonna be playing on Storyteller for this YouTube. The reason for that is because the default difficulty, I'm sure it's how the developers want you to play, but I find it a little aggravating. If it was just a matter of losing your inventory, that wouldn't be that big a deal. However, the game ends up reverting you all the way back to Chapter 1, which means you have to do everything over and over and over again, but I'm sure that's how they meant it, because as you progress through the game, you gain this meta currency, whatever, it doesn't matter. We're going to play on Storyteller for now. If you guys want to see how the game is meant to be played, I am willing to do that. It's just, yeah, for all intents and purposes right now, I'm going to be playing on regular, easy peasy, I'm a baby mode for Storyteller. So, yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Okay, the way that the game, you know what, I'll let first. Alright, let's do this. We in this. So, we gotta run through this big old portal. Okay. So, like I was saying before the cutscene started, the way that this game is designed is you collect this meta currency called sea shards, and as you progress through the game, chapter to chapter to chapter to chapter, or more accurately, when you die and go back to chapter 1, you're given the chance to, upon completing a chapter, spend that meta currency. When you spend that meta currency, you get items and abilities that you can use in your subsequent quote unquote playthroughs. It's a little weird. Hang on, I'm gonna tell my roommate to bring his dog in. She's being very loud. Alright. Okay. So, yeah. Like I was saying, this is a survival-ish crafting kind of a game. Yes, thick grass. Awesome. Bunch of different stuff you get. You can learn new recipes. You do things. You collect resources. It's all very fun. In addition to that, there are upgrades that you can get for your stamina and your health. Now, normally, when you're playing on the regular difficulty, Can't actually get in that. But normally, when you're playing on the regular difficulty, when you die, you are transported basically to this island, and you got to start all over again with just the stuff that you have in your held inventory, which is everything in this top right-hand corner right here. You can have a bag, and you can carry some of your other stuff that way, but yeah, that's not going to stay with you when you die. But on this difficulty, it will, because I don't really want to worry about losing all my stuff over and over and over and over again. This is not an easy game on the regular difficulty. It's fun, don't get me wrong, but I've been fairly frustrated before while I was playing this. But it's pretty fun so far. It's very simple, very repetitive, so it kind of depends on you whether or not that's the type of thing that you're willing to do. Got some little guys here. Hey, back off. That's my trouble. I didn't even know that they would actually do this. It's funny. It's the first time I've seen that. It makes sense, though. Pigs digging up truffles and whatnot. I guess that deals with the whole, vegetarian lifestyle that you can lead in this game. Yeah, you can go through the game eating no meat, surprisingly. There are several things you can do to replenish your hunger. You can eat berries, like I did a little bit ago. You can eat meat, which you can cook. There's fishing, or kind of fishing. It's basically just like whipping out a bow and arrow and having some fun. But, yeah, we're going to go ahead and make some rope. That's going to give us some more recipes, which is a bag. We don't have any palm fronds, though, so it's not that big a deal. Okay. So this is one of the items that you keep with you throughout your entire playthrough. There's a few of these things. Now, when I saw this, I thought it was a flute. I was like, oh, hell yeah, you blow on the end, it's a flute. It's some kind of magic sea flute. That's neat. Boy, oh boy, was I wrong. Yeah. That was a weird flute. No. It's an oar, obviously. And they want us to go over there, to that little island. Okay. Oar of the Ancients. Heck yeah, let's go. Alright, so they want us to make a canoe. So let's go ahead and see about that. What do I need here? I need one more grass rope. Easy peasy. You can craft anywhere you want. So let's make our boat. Going into the water. And I have to be standing. There we go. Yeah, just kind of go under the water and craft that. There we go. Okay. Let's do this. So the physics behind sailing and piloting your boats... Is piloting the correct word there? I think it is. Anyway. It's pretty good, the physics behind it all. This is very interesting, this little island setup they have. So all the islands are... I doubt they're procedurally generated, but they are randomly chosen upon spawning and world generation. Oh, there's a map, by the way, if you were curious. It's a touchpad. You can see it. I played probably my first few hours without even realizing there was a map, because the game doesn't... I don't think it tells you that there's a map. But yeah. It's perfectly fine not using a map. The game is actually pretty straightforward with how how to get around the world and whatnot. Yeah. Heck yeah. So now we gotta go to the next island. So, You saw 3 little icons there. Through each of the maps, you have to activate these little Nautilus keys. There's 3 of them. Rockman, damn it, FL streaming too. Yeah, I saw him streaming his vampire game. I checked out what that was about for like a second. Just fuck, shit. My dang knees. But yeah, I checked him out playing that. He looked like he was having some fun. I guess we'll go to this little island first. So yeah, the whole goal is to activate 3 of those per map you're on, and then you go to that little thing way off there in the distance, and that's how you progress through your chapters. They can be done relatively quickly, but yeah, you want to avoid this coral with your boats. Yes, using items, thank you. You can use the the D-pad to go through your various item categories, such as food. I like the music, too. It might be a little loud. Let me know if it's a little loud. You only really hear music when you're out in the ocean, though. Alright. We hear. Your boat can take damage. And by the way... well, that's actually pretty fortuitous that we found this. This is a stamina increase. Earlier you can get these, the better, obviously. This island also has sticks. Sticks are very good. From what I've seen on your starting island, you never start with sticks. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, I know he's playing Vampire Wars. Rockman. Yeah, I already checked out his stream just to see what was up. Alright, so we can make a mast now. Need another rope. Sweet. Okay. That guy, I believe is called a Gorecrest. He's a big old guy. L1 to sneak. Try to get by this guy without pissing him off. Oh, he's pissed. Rod! It's okay. He'll probably lose interest pretty quickly here. Yeah. Alright. Get some palm fronds. We'll use that for stuff. Oh, I don't have any room for this. Guess I'll just eat it. That's fine. Don't have enough for a bag yet. Need another palm frond. Bees! They're not too worried about me yet because I haven't proven myself as a threat. That's fine, though. Okay, we'll just keep gathering some stuff here before we head out. The main attraction of this island was that stamina up. So once we are done here gathering some stuff that we want to gather, we can get out of here. I'm trying to make a bag right now. Somebody needs some palm fronds for that. There doesn't appear to be enough. That's fine. We can just continue on. There's one more there. I think I need 5 total for a bag. Ah, there we go. Another one down there at the base of the tree. So if you have a shovel, this is clay. Hey, Mark, what up? Welcome, welcome. Feel like I haven't seen you in a stream in forever. How you doing? Guess we'll grab these sticks first. Eat the rest of these, and then we'll see about getting out of here. Oh, there's a palm frond right there. Right there at the beginning. Okay, so let's make a bag. Sweet. You automatically equip the first bag that you make. There are different bags that you can use. We could make a grass sling, but I don't think that's super necessary just yet. We are going to make a mast for our little canoe. Sweet. And then you can actually see the sailing in the game, which is one of the kind of interesting things. I don't know if Lil Mama beat Ghost. I don't think she did. Unfortunately, the wind is kind of going against us here, but that's fine. We'll just have to make do. It's been like a day or two, as in your last stream, where Robo you died. That's true. I didn't say it was a long time. I said it felt like a long time. The actual facts of it tend to evade me. So we gotta go that way. So let's go that way. So the physics behind sailing and whatnot are actually very good in this game. This is one of the very few sailing games I've seen where you can actually, you know, loosen and tighten the mast depending on how you want to take advantage of the wind. It's pretty neato. It's like if the wind is directly behind you, you can loosen up. And then if it's to your side, you can tighten, like if I wanted to go this way. So you do have to kind of read where the wind is going and act appropriately. Exactly, Mark. You're immortal. So there's the coral that I was talking about avoiding. Very dangerous. It only takes like 2 hits to destroy the boat that I'm currently using. Little grass canoe. Doesn't take much, because, you know, it's made of grass. Alright, so we will go to that in a minute. But first, we're going to visit this little ruined settlement. See what's going on here. Sea shards, sweet. So these are the little lore things you can find. Oh wow, 200. That's actually a lot for this point. So I don't know if all the blessings are the same or not, or if they alternate. They might alternate run to run, but you guys don't know what blessings are just yet. You will once I finish up with all these little islands. I'm going to get through the first chapter in the first episode just to let you get it all done. I did not actually watch anything for the new Conan update, or I guess DLC, it's probably what it is. Yeah. Didn't see anything on that. It's been a while since I looked up anything on Conan. Yeah, I figured you guys would start playing it again, though. Why do I look like a Link wannabe? Because reasons. It's not my fault that, you know, The Legend of Zelda took this gameplay style and made it their own. You can skip these. You can hold circle. It's the exact same thing every single time. So you don't have to feel too compelled to watch it every single time if you don't want to. Get down. Heat. Okay. I probably missed some pots to break over here. This little guy. That guy's a blink. 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 However you want to say it. They can give you feathers, which you can use to craft arrows. Yeah, always making your stone axes or whatever. Is that what you did in Conan? I know that's what you did in DayZ. Or 7 Days to Die, rather. You're gonna need the rope for everything, by the way. So, it's not a bad idea to have a bunch of thick grass. I think you carry it in stacks of 20. So, I don't know, you can make a judgment call there. Yeah, I see you. There is actual combat in the game. You can hold L2 to go into whatever mode you're in. Lock into things, and whatever melee weapon you're using, you'll bring out. And in my case, it's just our starting little knife. That's a knife that you cannot get rid of. Yeah, you did just kind of do all the gathering. Let's see. I need 2 grass rope to make an anchor. I'm gonna do that real quick. Alright. Anchor does exactly what you think it is. Alright. Let's continue on. Okay. I don't really know where I want to go just yet. Oh, I should probably push our little vessel out here. Well, that's good that they're giving us new monsters and stuff to deal with. So you can get your ship capsized, in a sense, if you're not careful. You'll have to be careful about that. You will get flung for your ship, from your ship if you're not careful. I had a run-in with that. I think yesterday while I was playing. I had a pontoon ship in my other profile, made of straw, and I took a really, really bad crash into a rock and broke one of my pontoons off, so I was all off balance. So anytime the wind would pick up on my sail, it capsized my ship. It was very unfortunate. But it's kind of interesting. There's another island I'm supposed to be visiting. Don't entirely know where it is. It's not that one. That's the one you're supposed to go to after you unlock all of your little things. I'm just checking out what this thing is right now, because I have no idea. It's a little shiny, shimmery thing in the ocean. Oh, it disappeared. Kinda. Hey, what are you? Looks like a... I don't know. Some kind of a thing. Interesting. I don't know if there's a way to dive, per se. No. None of the buttons I'm pressing are doing it. Hey, what are you, and how can I get you? Alright. Well, I guess I'll forget about that. I'm sure the other island we have to go to is in that general direction. Maybe? Either that or it's somewhere over there. Normally they're fairly easy to notice. We'll just kind of meander in this general direction for now. is that in the distance? I don't know. I guess for now we'll just keep going. I've already been to those 3 islands, right? Yes. Ah, there it is. Straight ahead that way. Now, unfortunately, the wind is, like, right in our face. So we'll have to kind of take the long way around. That's fine, though. This is very much a take your time and play game, from what I've seen. It's kind of hard to rush, because you can only really go as fast as the wind lets you. At least until you get better sails and better ships and whatnot. But for now, we're kind of stuck, so it is what it is. It's like a little island. Either that or the rest of it just hasn't loaded in. I don't think the rest of it's loaded in. I think it's going to take us... Yeah, there it is. I think it's going to take us a little while to get there. The wind is not being cooperative just yet. We'll have to wait for it to shift a little bit more. Truffle's gone bad. So as you can see there, if your sail is still up while you get up, your ship will just keep going. You can actually like fall off your ship, and if your sail is up, it'll just keep going without you. You'll have to try and swim to it, but chances are you won't make it. Well, by the time we get it, Cyberpunk will have been out, replayed over and over. Oh, wait, what? What do you mean? I plan on getting Cyberpunk Day 1. I mean, it's coming out in November. Or are you talking about the DLC for Conan? It's probably what you're talking about. So I guess the big question is will I recommend this game? Yes, for a certain type of person, I would recommend this game. If you're the type of person that's looking for a relatively relaxing game, I think this might be good for you. It's a fairly simple game, pretty repetitive. Okay, I think we're about there. Yeah, it's a fairly repetitive game. You're going to be doing a lot of the same things over and over and over again, which is, obviously gather resources, go island to island, progress through the chapters, eventually die, go all the way back to chapter 1, wash, rinse, repeat. The relaxing game is that fishing game you played a long time ago. Which game was that? What is this relaxing fishing game you speak of? That's the wrong way up. You talking about, oh geez, what was that game called? I can't remember. Alright, that's all 3, so now we can finish with the chapter. It's making noise over here. Stop that. think it was VR or simulator fishing. I have no idea what you're talking about. I haven't played any VR fishing games. Don't think. If the wind stays this way, we should have a relatively easy time getting to this Nautilus Island over here. If the wind cooperates. You can mostly rely on it to not cooperate, though. That's the most reliable part about it. You have to activate 3 things, just ripped off Zelda. Yo, that's just video games in general. Haven't you ever heard of the Law of 3? But yes, this definitely does take a little bit of inspiration from games like Wind Waker. Yeah, a little bit of interest, Mark. I thought it was going to be $20, though. I wasn't expecting it to be $30 and then $40 for the collectors. I was under the impression that it was only going to be $20, so that puts a little bit of a damper in it, but I'm probably going to pick it up. I mean, it sounds like they took a lot of what made Saints and Sinners interesting, like the resource gathering and the bases and stuff like that. I'm not a big fan of the fact that you play as characters from the TV show, but I don't know. Is what it is. I guess it depends on how much of a fan you are of the TV show. I'd say past the first few seasons, I'm probably not that big a fan. I kind of stopped watching it. There's only Trinity from The Matrix, and that's one person. Now get up and fight! Okay, Rockman. Alright. So one thing I have noticed is the food degrades in this game pretty quickly. I'm sure that's how the developers designed it, but yeah. I mean, okay. The game itself has always been based off of the AMC series. The Walking Dead Onslaught is the game that we're currently talking about. And I think on Steam it's still $20. I'll have to double check, but that's the last thing I heard, which was like last week. So I don't know. I mean, maybe they just decided to change things at the last minute. Either way, I'm probably going to be picking it up. I don't think I'm going to pre-order it. I mean, there's no reason to. That and the like $40 edition is just skins. It doesn't even include any actual items for the game, so that's kind of a rip-off. But I guess it kind of depends. On what you value for $10. Some like golden katana skins and stuff like that don't really interest me. So the story in this game is definitely you kind of figure it out as you go. It doesn't explicitly tell you what everything is. But one thing I do think is kind of cool is as you're playing, you will have to do these kind of trials, I guess you could call them. You'll see. So yeah, every time you try to complete one of these chapters, you have to do one of these kind of sailing trials to prove that you can finish the chapter. They're pretty cool. I like them so far. They give you different obstacles to go through, and the music kind of gets you pumped. I actually got a little bit of air there. But yeah, it's mostly just figuring out where all the bad stuff is and getting around it, or trying to. It's pretty cool. I like it. Here's the harder part. We gotta deal with Coral now. Coral! We did it. You want to be a pirate? Yeah, Rockman? Well, heck, I was waiting for that stupid pirate game to come out. Never did. Alright, we did it. Pretty fun. Alright, okay, so yeah, these are different. Okay, the very first time I played this game, they gave me the choice between a spear that never breaks or a bow that never breaks. Now they're giving me Sarker's Swift Swimming, significantly less stamina drain when swimming, or Scurrying Legs of Scuttle, significantly less stamina drain when sprinting. Alright, well, those are kind of whatever. I guess... I mean, I don't really honestly care about either one of these, but I guess we'll take stamina. Yeah, so was it Skull and Crossbones? I think it was, Rockman. Yeah, I have no idea when that's going to come out, if ever. I think a co-op pirate simulator would be kind of fun, though. So, from what I've seen, you can only have one blessing, but I'm sure you can get more as you progress. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we use less stamina, but whatever. It's not really that big. I would have rather have had the bow. The unbreakable bow was pretty cool. Let's see, I've had an unbreakable bow, an unbreakable spear, an unbreakable sling. I've had it so that whenever I attack enemies, they bleed. So basically a dot on all my attacks. Bonus sea shards has been another thing that I've gotten. But yeah. Anyway, that's going to do it for that first episode. That was the first chapter. If you guys liked it, feel free to hit that like button, leave a comment down below, so on and so forth. I'll probably play through a few chapters in this series just to get a read on what you guys think before I continue with any other episodes. But, yeah, if you're watching on Twitch, stick around. I'm going to keep playing. Bye-bye.